These are little fig trees that I've propagated from cuttings. These little guys here were indoors, and they graduate from here when they're a little smaller, and they get a little larger, and then they come out in the open. I'm under the trellis. Here, as you can see, the Nina grapevine that I've had for several years. And I got my plants out here. And this is my banana tree. And then I come across here with a little fig tree that I've had for many years. It's been transplanted in and out. I have a nice root ball on this one. And I've done a lot of grafting on this. I've grafted quite a few things. This is going to a very special person, hopefully. And I air layered it, hoping that I get some, I can cut it off right at the bottom there, right underneath that foil where this air laying will grow its own roots. Then I have this one, the Dalmati, that I've had for years. Big root ball on both of them. This guy here, I guess is about a year, maybe a year and a half old. It's Bojusate Grise. And I want to show you, I got these little figs coming up. Very happy about that. These little guys here are going to be figs. And it's supposed to be a very tasty and rare variety. I got quite a few other varieties. I'm not about to go through them all. I got this little one here that actually came from my mom and dad's house. I've kept it alive for quite a few years. And I decided to graft it and to work on it a little bit. And I have a few different grafts on it. I've got the Malta Black, Black Madeira. All right, and what I also did with it is I air layered it. Air layering is basically creating roots. And as you can see here, the roots are coming. So as a closer view, you can see the roots right there popping out. And I'm going to cut it now and transplant it. I get down from underneath it right here. All right, I'm using one hand, but I'm cutting it. There you go. Now I got a whole new tree to work with. And I'm going to transplant that in another pot. Right here, it's a 1 gallon pot. I've got a lot of wood mulch at the bottom to give it some air, and also some slow release Asmacoti that's going to feed it. I'm going to keep this in the shade for a while. Okay, so I unwrapped it with the stretch plastic, and as you can see, the roots are out there and they're doing very well. I don't want to remove the coconut coir that I propagated it in when I air layered it, so I'm going to just create a little hole and stick it in and then take it from there. Okay, so it's been transplanted. I have it here in this little cubby hole so it gets plenty of shade, because it needs a few weeks to recover and to start growing on its own, because it's no longer part of the mother plant. And that's it. We'll see how it progresses.